What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my cut crew. If you guys are joining in with me, this is going to be my week 1 update for you. As promised, I wanted to do a weekly update just to let you know all the ins and outs of how things are going. So you guys are going to see some physique footage from this morning compared to last week. And then I'm also sharing with you my daily weights from the week because, believe it or not, today when I stepped on the scale, I was actually up from where I was last week when I checked in with you guys. I was 118.2 this morning. So this brings up an interesting topic that I want to talk about with tracking your progress. And jumping on the scale every day for the rest of your life, I know for some people it's just not a healthy habit. I get that. But for me personally, when I am trying to reach certain physique goals, I find daily weights very helpful. And a lot of times I do use that with my clients as well, for the reason that it gives you more data to really truly see the full picture. For myself, if I only looked at last week's weigh-in and today's weigh-in, I would have looked back at this whole week and thought, what did I do wrong? I don't understand. What's the point type mentality? Because I had a really great week, you guys. The week flew by and I was on point. I'm really, really proud of myself. I felt a little bit less anxious approaching the week. I think just because I had this goal in mind that I was working towards a little bit actively, and that just kind of made me feel a little bit better about what I was doing and also just more motivated in general. So I worked really hard this week in terms of macros. I was pretty much on point with the exception of maybe like a couple grams of fat here and there going over. But usually with that, I would make sure I was a little bit under elsewhere. So calorically, things kind of stayed consistent. I started my week out with yoga. That was really great. I really needed that mentally and physically. My goal is trying to keep that yoga practice in at least once a week. So I did that, started off my week with that. That was really great. And in terms of workouts, it was probably the best week I've had with workouts in a long time. So all in all, I feel like I did everything right. Like I was a really good client this week. I did all the things I was supposed to do. But at the end of the day, if you only looked at the weigh-ins, if I only looked at today's weigh-in and last week, it kind of looks like, well, she didn't do anything this week. She didn't make any progress, which is clearly not the case. I do feel like I feel tighter, I feel a little less bloated, and that consistency sometimes is just all you need to feel better. So I want to stress the importance of how you go about tracking your progress and really gauging whether or not you're making progress. And I did have a couple low weigh-ins this week. I mean, I hit 115.6. So even though I'm sitting here today at 118.2, if I didn't do the daily weigh-ins, I would have never have seen that. Not that weight is everything though. I really focus more on, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? And am I doing it well? Am I doing a good job? And that's what makes me feel good at the end of the day. And that's what makes me feel good when I wake up in the morning thinking like, yesterday was a good day. I put in my effort. I put like my best effort forward to have a good workout, to make good choices, to do things that are making me feel good. And that's another way to gauge progress. If you're someone that's not wanting to hop on the scale because it messes with your head, because it makes you feel some kind of way, if you're feeling those emotions with it, you don't have to measure progress by the scale. Measure it by how you're feeling every day. Another way I measure progress, and another thing that made me want to jump into this mini cut was not scale related. It was more so like, because my weight can easily fluctuate, I would say like 6 to 8 pounds, and I usually fit into my clothes just fine regardless of how I fluctuate. That's normal that we fluctuate. But I was starting to feel a little bit like uncomfortable in my work pants. So for me, that was a good gauge of not feeling so great about myself and wanting to change that. So another thing you could utilize besides the scale is just how you're feeling in your clothes. Maybe have a set pair of pants that's your progress pants that you throw on once a week and see how you feel in them and go by those changes. I've had plenty of clients where the scale changes are minimal. It's maybe a pound or two, but the changes we see in their pictures are insane. And they try on pants that used to be tight on them that are now loose on them. And that's all with maybe a pound difference on the scale. So I really want to emphasize the importance of the scale is not the end all be all, which is why even though today it looks like I've gained weight, I know I haven't, and I feel really good about what I've done this past week. The other thing I wanted to mention too, just, with fluctuations, it may look like you see my weight fluctuate for the week. Maybe I wasn't consistent, even though I really was. I do want to point out I did have a refeed yesterday, so that definitely impacted my weight jumping up a couple pounds. The other thing with that is I also ate very late in the day, like way later than I ever eat. I ate really late at night. So when I got up first thing in this morning, the amount of time I had to actually digest was not the same. So any of those inconsistencies in the week based on your meal timing and how you're sleeping, what time you're weighing in, all those things can factor into it. And just remember to be realistic with yourself, you guys. I think so many people jump into a cut, and because you're so motivated and ready to do it, you just want all the changes to happen in a week. And I even felt that a little bit this week. I was like, man, I'm so motivated. Like I'm just ready to be where I want to be again. And I had to kind of scale myself back and remember it doesn't work like that. It doesn't matter how motivated you are. It takes time, you guys. Be patient and be realistic. This isn't the biggest loser up in here. What you see on TV with people losing 10 pounds in a week, number one, it's relative to your current body weight, your current body size, what you were doing previously, and what you're now implementing. I am not doing anything crazy at all. I did feel hungry this week. That was one thing I feel like, I forgot. Not that I forgot what it felt like to feel hungry, but when you're not really, for myself personally, I kind of lose a little bit of touch of what it feels like to let your stomach get really hungry. So I felt that this week, and it wasn't a bad thing. I knew it was totally normal, and that's something that I want to mention. That is normal. You're going to feel hungry if you are trying to actively lose body fat. So that's a feeling your body's going to have to feel, and you will get used to it though. So don't get stressed out by it. If it's week one and you're like, shit, I'm already hungry. How am I going to deal? I want to eat more food. Your body's amazing. It will adjust, but you do have to give it time to adjust. Dieting or trying to lose weight for 2 days isn't enough, you guys. So even though this is a shorter time span that I'm doing it, your body's going to adjust to the hunger. It's going to adjust to the macro adjustments you're making, and that's just all part of it. So far week one, I'm having a lot of fun with it. In terms of my workouts, like I said, I had really good workouts this week. I feel like I really pushed myself, and I definitely was feeling that due to my kind of inconsistency and lack of effort prior to this. So I jumped into the week. I didn't go balls to the wall, but I was trying to get my weights and reps at a point that they were before. So I was really trying to push that, and I've definitely been feeling it this week. So I tend to get a lot of tightness in my lower back, actually my back from top to bottom, because I also work a desk job. So I'm sitting a lot during my work week. And then when I try to work out really hard, especially doing leg day 3 times a week right now, like I'm doing, I'm feeling it. So recovery is really important and something that needs to be implemented into your routine as well with trying to see weight loss. Any of that inflammation and stress that your body is holding will probably show in how your physique looks and the number on the scale as well. So know that as well, and be sure to implement some recovery techniques into your routine. So there's a few major things I'm doing right now. Number one, the once a week yoga. I could probably do it more. I probably should, but honestly, I don't have the time, which we can all say, but I'm not. I'm prioritizing it once a week, and I think that's good. Number two, I am trying to spend a little bit more time warming up before my workouts, because I do work out first thing in the morning. So it's important for me to not just jump right into barbell back squats. I need to take the proper time to warm up, get my body awake and the blood flowing. And number 3, I also implemented using a massage gun at home, which is so cool because my sister's a massage therapist and will massage Jason and I, like, you know, on her day off, but she can only do it so much. And that massage is so critical for recovery because I get so many knots in my back. This is the massage gun that I've been using. These guys actually had reached out to me asking if I was interested in trying it out, and I was so interested because I've been wanting one of these. So I've been using it for the past week and a half now, and it's definitely a game changer. It's nice because you can use it on yourself. I'm not gonna lie, I make Jason use it on me as well. We've been going back and forth with it, but it is nice that you can just go ahead and use it on yourself. So benefits of using a massage gun are pretty similar to going to a massage therapist, but I wanted to read them for you. The vibration of the massage gun can lead to resonance of skeletal muscle, effectively stimulating metabolism and improving your exercise ability, which is so critical for me right now since I am hitting leg day 3 times a week. If I can't recover properly in between those sessions, then it definitely impacts my next workout. The massage gun can promote the secretion and flow of synovial fluid, which is what lubricates your joints, and eliminate contracture and swelling of your joint capsules. And the vibration of the gun produces mechanical and physical stimulation to muscle nerve endings, activates muscle tendon spindle, relaxes muscles, and relieves fatigue. And it's really cool because when you use this, I notice right away that afterwards my body just feels looser. Like, you know how you can just have that heaviness feeling? For me, especially like working at a desk, like I feel like my shoulders are up to my freaking ears at the end of the day, and I can take this gun and I can put it right into like my trap upper back area, and it just like lessens the load. It just kind of clears out that tension and also helps me kind of relieve some of that stress and anxiety I'm physically carrying in my body that has helped me to sleep a little bit better at night, to just kind of loosen things up at night right before I go to bed. Other nice things about this gun is it's not super loud. Like, I thought it might freak out the dog. The dog looks at it, but it's not loud at all. And the other thing that's cool too is sometimes, like, I've had chiropractors go over like a bony area and it hurts. This gun doesn't hurt. So even if you're like, I don't know where the heck I'm putting this right now, it doesn't hurt at all if you accidentally go over a bone versus your muscle tissue. So here's what the gun looks like. It kind of reminds me of like a hair dryer, and it's not too heavy, which is nice. What's cool about it is it comes with 6 different attachments that you can use. So this one I use a lot, and then this one's really nice to kind of go down your back and it avoids your spine. And then I like this little bullety looking one. That one works really good up in my scapulas where I tend to get a lot of knots. But there's also 5 different speeds on here. So depending on what area you're using the massage gun, like for me, my glutes are very sensitive, so I don't like to go high speed on the glutes. So you can kind of adjust it based on what the area is, how sore it is, how tense it is, and you've got all the different attachments as well. Super easy to use and work with. So it's going to come in your box as 2 separate attachments for the gun itself, and then that just slides right on, clicks into place, and then depending on what attachment you want to use, that just goes right in there. So once you've got that all put together, you just hit the center power button, and then that gets going. That's on the lowest speed. I'll put it up to the highest speed and give it to my quads. I could literally be here all day, you guys. It's so good. It's like you don't know you need it, and then it touches your body and you're like, yes, I needed this. So good.
You filming a video? You getting a massage?
I'm just gonna massage myself. Screw the video. Right in here. That's the money spot for me. Ooh, yeah. Feels good. I'm going to go ahead and leave the link to where you can buy these guys down in the description box below. I do have a discount code I can offer you guys for $50 off one of the massage guns. If you're interested, you're just going to use discount code KARA50 USD. Guys, I almost forgot. The best part is I'm going to be doing a giveaway of one of these massage guns. So the giveaway is actually going to be over on my Instagram. So make sure you head over there. It's Kara Corey Fit Life. Make sure you're following me, and I'll have all the instructions on a photo of me and this guy for you to enter the giveaway. Good luck. Hope you guys are enjoying the vlog so far. If you are, if you don't mind, head on over, hit the like button if you are liking the video. It's Sunday evening, so we are gonna do a little bit of meal prepping. And I wanna say, I heard you guys when I asked about if you want an air fryer video, and holy crap, do you ever? Like, that was the only comments that we got on that video. So I wanted to mention that I will be doing the air fryer recipe video. So that's gonna take place, I'll be filming it next week. So it's gonna be up in about a week or so. If there's certain things you really wanna see, you can comment that below for what items you wanna know how to make in the air fryer. That video is coming. But this evening I wanted to do just kinda like breakfast type meal prep. Don't take the bacon, that's the best part.
Not my fault you put it there.
Thank you to the subscriber that said cook the bacon in the air fryer. Why I hadn't thought of that before. That's just genius right there.
That's what that is right there.
That is genius. So I've got air fried bacon, but we're gonna make up a little egg bake thingy. Egg thingy-ish. So I'm gonna chop stuff up and throw it in the bowl. Do you want to show off those joggers though, Jen?
They can see the joggers.
Those MTS joggers? Work them, twirl it. Do a little kind of like I do for... Give us your best bikini pose.
I just did. I'm not doing it again.
That's all you get.
That's all you get. I'm gonna eat up your bacon though.
Don't you fucking eat that bacon. So help me God.
You put this bacon here.
You're like the girl in the relationship in terms of that.
How?
Because you'll be like, no, I don't want to eat that. But then I make it
out.
And you're always eating bites of my food. Kara doesn't share food.
Like Kara's
like
carrot
that
chips?
Episode.
You want carrot chips?
Joey doesn't share food.
No, carrot chips are gross. I eat some carrot chips.
I honestly don't like meal prepping. If you want me to keep it really real.
These are good.
I like cooking though, but there's something about meal prepping that like...
Yeah, I always end up doing your meal prepping for
It
you.
makes it feel like if I'm just like having a day on a weekend, like, oh, I want to cook something. I have fun with that, but it's like the Sunday night, if I feel like I have to figure out what the heck I'm going to eat for the entire week, it feels stressful and I don't like that.
You don't have to like be like an anal, like, look at all my meals lined up perfectly. I have my 8 chickens and my Tupperwares.
For Instagram?
And my plastic Tupperwares, so I'm going to get sick and...
I know.
We don't meal prep like that.
But it's hard though, because like really we both eat different stuff. I think I'm going to dice these up tinier. I don't know if I'm going to use them all. It's harder because sometimes we eat the same stuff and then sometimes we don't. So
we do a lot now, though.
We
eat a lot
now. It's definitely way better now, but it's also thinking about like, okay, how to not waste food, you know?
Well, it's like, that's why we eat the same meat. I'll grab like, I'll cook a pound of turkey burger. So it's like 1 or 2 days worth of turkey burgers for us. If we each have 2, it's a day. And it's kind of like meal prepping. It's like, you do
that
your
helps.
days. And even though I work from home, it's just easier to throw it in the microwave. Instead of like having to do that every time, then
like for meat, for instance, that it's just easier having like, okay, you've got turkey cooked in the fridge and you've got burgers or you've got.
And we can kind of do it with like our broccoli rice and like.
Yeah, it definitely
Brussels
like.
sprouts.
I feel like we're definitely in a better flow with having like set things in the fridge ready to go.
Meal prep's easiest if you cook a shit ton of potatoes and throw them in a thing, and cook a shit ton of meat and throw it in a thing. Then you kind of just put it together how you want, instead of like doing individual meals.
Right.
Dice them up small.
I know. I'm gonna do them tiny. But, like, I never used to want to eat the same foods every day.
But
I think you eat, like, literally the same exact stuff every day. I don't do that. I know you always have. I never have. And actually, if you recall, even when we were broke as shit and, like, in college and
eating peanut butter and jelly
didn't have a lot of money.
Every day.
I ate out a lot. Like, I always ate out a lot because I just never knew what to, like, have prepped.
Yeah.
It was just easier to go to Panera. You know, I'm like, let's just go to Panera. Fuck it. But I do think I'm in a better, like, rhythm now with, like, set foods that I know I like to have on hand that make it easier for me to feel satisfied.
Like what?
Like, and I don't eat the same things every day. I'm gonna weigh some shit out now. Yeah, let's weigh out the eggs. Breakfast I'm not in a set rhythm with. That's why, like, I'm gonna do this egg bake. I did the bagel sandwiches last week. That worked out really nice. But always having, like, turkey burger for the most part, meat. Always having some kind of protein and then vegetable, usually a starch and a fat. Like, just very basic. So, like, I've just been alternating through stuff that I like. I need to remember all these amounts.
Oh, we should have bought more liquid egg whites.
These are egg product.
I don't care. Well, we're almost into the, because I've been making your protein pancake, but they make me fart so bad.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
I'm trying to answer our work text here.
A work text? So I need to remember these amounts. Are you going to help me do that?
No.
Alright, I'm going to write it down because I'm going to figure out the macros.
At least I'm honest.
I'm going to figure out the
macros
after.
When you did them before, you put potatoes in them?
No.
Why are you doing it this time?
Why
are you trying to ruin a good thing?
I don't. Here's the thing. Without running to the grocery store, you have to be able to be flexible and use what's in your fridge.
True.
I don't have what's in the fridge that I normally do that for, so I figure by throwing potatoes in this, it's not going to be low carb. Like, it's going to give me my carbs for breakfast.
Gotcha.
I need carbs at breakfast. So, I ain't about that keto life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I am going to weigh it all. That way I can kind of figure out, like, so I'm going to add in the tiny potatoes. I do like 100 grams of potatoes. I just feel like nothing is more stressful for me personally than going to work and not having food with me for that day. Because number one,
I've never done that.
You never did, yeah. I
don't suck at life.
I think a lot of people do that, though. I don't think I'm alone in that.
No, I know they do.
I don't do it a lot now, but I used to. Or sometimes I would bring food with me, and I'm like, I don't want to eat any of this shit. Like, this doesn't sound good to me.
Oh, this has been, like, a game changer as well. This broccoli rice.
Yeah, I know.
5 minutes in the microwave.
Yeah, it's really good.
So good.
Like I said, I don't really know how much to add in here. I guess I'll do a serving. I don't know, you've just always been very black and white with your eating. Me, not so much. It's like, if what I have doesn't, like, look good to me, I'm not into it. I'm going to seek food elsewhere. So I think it's really helped me that I have found foods that I enjoy, and I'm, like, switching it up enough where I'm not like, oh, it's the same old crap every day. Like, I'm switching it up just little by little, where I'm still excited about my meals, you know?
Like, slight changes can go a long way sometimes.
Yep. Like, even just, like...
Like, same with working out.
I mean, I'm a simple person, honestly, with my food. Like, I don't need, like, a giant casserole or 3-course meal or anything. Like, I'm pretty basic. But just, like, the basic changes, like, oh, I'm going to have potato today instead of rice. As little as that sounds, sometimes that gets me excited. And, like, the other day I ate my lunch for breakfast because why not? Why can't I eat my lunch for breakfast. You know, that's what I was craving. I was like, I don't want to eat breakfast food right now. I'm really hungry. It was after a leg day, and I had, what was it? I had my shredded chicken that was wicked good that we cooked with the bone broth. Yeah, I always kind of like pick it apart a little bit. Had that with jasmine rice, and...
Ooh, are you putting these in there?
Yeah, I was going to put those in there too. I don't know. It was just like, it just sounded like that is what my body needed to like fill me up. So I'm just like, I added broccoli, potato. I'm going to do tomato, bell pepper. I'm going to do some bacon. I don't know if this is all going to fit in there, you know?
I don't know.
If it doesn't, tomato down.
You also dropped the orange guy.
If it doesn't.
And you dropped...
What else is on the ground?
You dropped some full day of eating food from yesterday.
Oh.
I see.
Well, I cleaned the counters, but I didn't sweep yet. That edamame pasta, though, holy crap. My belly is... Don't eat that before you go to the beach. My stomach was like...
Hurting?
Not hurting, but like for real bloat. I'm gonna chop it all up tiny because stuff just tastes better tiny.
Like, we made this for what, Christmas?
Well...
Yeah, we made it for Christmas, and I think it was like filled like the tippity top.
That, I normally add cottage cheese and ham.
What's up, big guy?
So Bruce Wayne joining us?
What's up, big guy?
About time you woke up, Easter Bunny.
He's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What's going on, Mom? But yeah, anyways, I think people just think like, oh, when you eat healthy, you have to like not like it and dread it. Like just from what I've seen with people
I know it.
Dieting and stuff, and I just like that's where you're not going to be successful because you can't maintain it. Like no one can. I don't care who you are. Like you have to find a way to like what you're eating, and that's really the secret sauce. You know what I mean? Like that's the secret one there is finding what you like, and that's going to be different for everyone. So it's really kind of about figuring out what you like and what satisfies you. Do you think you'll eat any of this, Jay?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So just trying to use up like what I had here for vegetables and stuff. So bell pepper was 55 gram. Bell pepper, 80 gram broccoli, and do tomato. Giving us the sweet eyes, buddy. Tomato. And I'm going to chop up the bacon tiny. Put the bacon in there.
Not too tiny. You need to have like...
You want chunks?
You need some mouthfeel of it. You can't just have it like go down.
Need some mouthfeel?
You need some mouthfeel?
Is that chunky enough for you?
Yeah. Do you need some chunky mouthfeel?
Can I kiss Bruce Wayne?
He gave him out to me already. He's done.
He licks my chin.
He smells that bacon.
Yeah, he does.
He's like, I like pork. I never had it that way, but I like pork.
He's like, I smell that animal. What do you think? Is that chunky enough?
Yeah, it's good.
We're doing 4 slices of center cut bacon from Aldi that we air fried. And I was going to add in some of this almond cheese. Is that good with you?
Sure.
A serving of that. My chin's all wet from the dog licking it. 1/4 of a cup. Let's do... So
Does everybody you work with like just go out and eat? Or they
No, like some people don't eat at all.
What you looking for?
1/4 of a cup. Some people don't eat at all, or some people don't eat at work. Some people bring food. It really varies. I have worked with people though that literally go out. I mean, literally add a 1/4 of a cup of the almond cheese. Literally go out to eat. Oh, we need spices.
Like what?
Salt and pepper. We don't have tomato basil, right?
No, I use Alaska.
But like, yeah, I've worked with people that they never bring food. Actually, I feel like it's more common that people don't bring any food at all to work and they don't eat all day. Like a lot of people do that where they don't eat at work. I would too. Like people think I'm crazy that I'm 4 meals deep, and I'm like, don't talk to me till I've had my 4th meal, okay?
She's been talking until you drank your coffee this morning. Came home when you were a grump from this, ignore her.
I wasn't awake yet, and you had pre-workout.
My fault.
You were all worked out and pumped about life. I had just woken up. I was up late. Don't fuck this up. What are you putting in there?
Salt and pepper.
Okay.
I'm just pushing it in. Twice.
Sounds good to me. Alright, so now we're just gonna mix this guy up. I should probably spray this pan too. You wanna grab the pan spray?
Yes.
That looks fun. Give her a spray. You know what I mean though? Like it's so easy to just like not eat when you're at work. And so many people don't
focus.
Yeah, like I think if people make dinner at night and have leftovers, they will bring it to work, but a lot of times
put it there, it's all nasty.
It's all dirt. But yeah, I can't do that, especially with working out in the morning. I wonder if I need more egg. I might need a little more egg. No?
No.
No? Good?
Not at all.
Okay. We'll get some protein from the bacon. It's not just fat.
Well, all the bacon's on one side.
All right, we can fix it up. Because that's why I was going to do a whole egg in there too. I didn't know if we needed it.
You need to go to bed earlier tonight other than 1. It sucks we don't sleep aid till tomorrow.
MTS sleep aid has been my, like that seriously changed my sleep, and now we're out of it, which sucks.
Oh, I've been having it a lot lately.
What do you think? How's that look?
It looks like there's no bacon over in that section.
Oh my god, there's only so much bacon. It's
well, you should have cut it. You shouldn't have cut it up in such big chunks.
I can't live like this. I can't live like this.
Let me see.
You're killing me. What are you gonna do to it?
I'm gonna separate some of this bacon.
It's separated good.
Now it's
all on the side.
No.
Yes, it is.
I'm not finished. Dude, you were just outside. Okay, you're good now.
I'm good now?
You're good now.
I can put this in the oven?
Yes.
All right, we're going to bake this baby at 425 for, I don't know how long, to be honest. I'm just going to wing it. That's actually what I always do. You guys just think I have my shit together. I actually don't. I wing it, and if it works, it goes to the YouTubes. If it doesn't work, it's not going to the YouTubes.
Half the videos, just wing it.
All right, what do you think? Like, at least...
I have no clue.
At least 20 minutes?
Yeah.
We're going to go with at least 20 minutes. What are you so excited about? It's not for you. It's not for you.
He just wants to be like loved and hugged and cuddled.
He's so cuddly.
It's like feed me and then it's just chill on the couch.
Big Easter bunny.
You just want to be fed and chill on the couch.
He's so loved.
He doesn't know how good he has it for a dog. Most people
You're a
suck
king.
at life with their dogs.
You're a king. Sorry, I got chapstick on you.
He's so obedient, but that's because of like how well we trained him.
I know it.
The bond we grew with him.
Yep. Sorry, dude.
It's like, how do you get your dog to do that? It's like create a really good bond.
I just like when I tell
where they want to please you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
I didn't know about that.
It's like remember when the woman with the German when he's a puppy, screaming at the dog.
Yeah, the dog didn't do anything wrong.
So why would the dog come to her?
I know.
Like, fuck that lady's crazy.
I know.
She's gonna eat my face.
I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Anytime I tell people like he's 150 pounds, they're like, "Oh,
who walks who?
Is he well behaved?" I'm like, "Yeah, because we spent like all of our time and dedication making sure."
More than a year.
Because it was so important that he knew. Because eventually he was gonna know he was stronger than me, but he needed to know that I'm the leader. And I feel he does respect that.
He does.
Because he plays with you differently than he plays with me. Like, he will pull hard with you, and then when he comes to me, he'll pull hard, but I'm like, dude, you can pull harder. Like, I'm not going to break. You know, but he tries to be more gentle with me. All right, guys, while my egg bake is cooking, I'm going to get myself ready for the work week ahead. I'm going to get my gym bag ready so that I'm all set to go for Monday. makes my mornings so much easier when I have everything laid out, my gym clothes. I usually shower at the gym because I train before work. So I'm going to get that together, get things wrapped up so I can hopefully get to bed early tonight. I'll let you guys know how my egg bake turned out in the oven. I think it looks pretty good, but I hope you enjoyed the vlog today. I hope you enjoyed the update. And for those of you who are doing the mini cut along with me, let me know below what kinds of progress you guys made this past week. Remember, it doesn't have to be physical pounds lost on the scale. I didn't lose any weight, but what mental progress you made or what behavioral progress you made this week that you're proud of, give yourself a shout out below and share your progress and share those wins with me. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, all that good stuff. And Bruce Wayne and I will see you in the next one. Bye.